What's up, everybody? PC Dave, you guys. Welcome back to the Town Hall 12, where we hopefully are going to be actually dropping the Grand Warden today. CW is now over, Warden 7 is done, and we have stayed in Masters League 3. I didn't do any of the CW really. I just really stayed because of a lot of things that have been happening as well. So I decided to not do. I did opt in, but I definitely did want to stay. Not doing much Citadel, so we didn't get to do Citadel this month, which isn't sad as well. Get a little break, I would say, due to real life stuff. So if that's said and done, we do want to get the ground running down today, and we have decent amount of loot. We have some potions here. I believe I collected loot already. Yeah, so we just have potions. We're still using the Sensational 60 army. Like I said, it's still cheap, so it's still pretty good to use as well. For me, if I decide to drop another healer into this army just to make it a queen charge, or even use 4 healers for a queen charge if we want to, probably won't be the best thing to do, but we'll see how things go. But we're gonna look for some loot, mainly just elixir. We don't have to find like a lot of it, because the gold will go into walls, and the elixir will go into the Grand Warden. So we're gonna be sitting pretty nicely as well. We just have the siege machines, like I said, to be done. But I still believe we have like what 7 days left on our scandal spell, so we don't have to like fully rush and actually do elixir upgrades or farm for elixir. And we got medals, so right now we're not really gonna be spending medals. Medals will basically gonna be saved. You have to see how things go with that. But we're still gonna use this army. Still gonna farm. We're gonna farm till as long as the event lasts, because it's gonna be pretty cheap for us, as you guys can see, and it's gonna help us a lot, especially to get through some of the hero upgrades, because we don't have to worry much about Dark Elixir. Besides the King and Queen to go down for Dark Elixir, because our last Dark Elixir lab upgrade is actually going to be completed. So we're actually sitting pretty nicely, as well, and walls as well. We have like a couple walls to finish off. So this let's play has been going pretty well, and we'll be able to finish it off on a high as well. But let me know down below if the let's play was helpful. I want to know if it was helpful for you guys, for anyone here that actually watched it. For how many episodes we have, I definitely don't remember how many episodes. Probably we're up in like the 80 plus episodes on Town Hall 12 Let's Play alone. Let me know if you want to see another one. If you want to see Town Hall 13, if you're Town Hall 13. The Town Hall 14 is completely max free to play, so we're basically doing the same thing. I was planning on keeping this out of Town Hall 12, but I want to know what you guys think. If you want to see Town Hall 13 Let's Play, if it's gonna change for you guys. So I want to know what you guys want to see, as well. Um, Going on to that, it's still gonna be playing LDV. LDV still gonna come. They're still bringing updates, but I want to see what you guys want to see on the Clash of Clans side, as well. But hopefully, you can find a base here really quickly. Mainly just been like this how I've been going about farming. We've just been skipping like a decent amount of bases to find the base we do want. We are in Titan, so some loot is not going to be good, some is going to be great. We just hopefully have to find that millionth raid that we can hopefully crush, as well. But I'll be back for you guys in a second, cause this one is taking a while to find a base. I'll be back for you guys in a second, till we can find our next base. Okay, so we're back. So we found a Town Hall 12. This one doesn't seem too bad. Let's hopefully see if we can get as much loot out of this one as possible. So I'm going to drop Support Breaker there to open up that apartment, and then we'll start our Warden Walk over here. So for this army, is like I said, it's pretty good, especially having all these archers. You probably won't want all of the archers, but the archers actually help really, really well. You can set a funnel. You can actually pick off some buildings like we're doing right now, picking off most of the loot buildings, like the collectors, mines, sometimes even a storage you can actually pick up with the archers, which I really like, as well. So if I had an ice column in this army, it would be really good for me because I can actually use it to tank that single. But nonetheless, this army is actually very, very solid. So I'll let the warden do his thing. He is on the bull, which is gonna hurt him a little bit. I will freeze the bull. Going into it, I wanted to rage, but I decided I'll freeze. I probably should have. The Ground Warden under siege from the bull, and he's probably gonna pop his ability because I have no more freezes. I'm gonna drop the other support breaker, see where he goes. I'll drop the jump. Yeah, drop the jump. And the warden had to pop his ability. So that hurts a little bit. Sending it into the bowl though probably wasn't like the best idea. But I thought I would have gotten away with it pretty well. So bowlers into center, they don't have the warden's ability, and well, they actually bypass the bomb. So that saves a little bit of health from them. The healers did go on the outside, which sucks. I will poison the skeletons on them though as well. And then we still have the queen's ability, still have a headhunter that is in here as well. And I don't think we have any more heroes. No, so we can actually save the headhunter for a loot building. The queen is still alive. Queen is in center. Well, I will drop the headhunter on the elixir collector. It won't get much, but it is what it is. I pop the queen's ability so she can get through the gold storage, and we will probably end off on the 69%. Yeah, we'll end on the 69% to start. GG. I'll take it. Decent enough loot nonetheless. And we have another army. Look, why not? Let's hop back in again. Let's hop back again. I really like the extra health for the heroes. That makes it so much helpful, especially when you want to just be farming non-stop. It does that does help you stay on a little bit longer, and it does help you as well for even war, especially if you want to hop in right to get your both attacks right away. It does help. So let's look for another one. Hopefully we can find something a little better than that, even if it's the same. Oh, okay. So we got a ton 13. This one doesn't seem too bad. Okay, so there is storage. I won't take this one. It looked pretty good on first glance, but I won't take one. You always want to hit something that you are comfortable with. For me, I always hit bases higher than me. But if you are not like comfortable attacking higher up, or to do even attack a lower player, it won't always help out in a way, but it will give you a little confidence and then work your way up from hitting Th12, so hitting 12v12 or hitting 11v12 if you're not comfortable. Then you can start your way when you're getting like a little closer max like I am. You can actually start doing 12v13. I won't recommend 14. Like I say, it can be done, but if you're not comfortable as well, try going like 11v12 if you can, 12v12, and then start your way, and then 12v13. Because the scatters for Taunt 13 does play a big role, so you will be maybe a little scared, especially if you've never hit a scatter before. But it would be good practice as well, especially if you start going 13v13. So like this base, we will hit this one. But this is just more of like a example, especially if you see a Taunt 11. You won't get much practice because the base is going to be a little weaker. 11 isn't as strong as a 13, but it will give you a little practice, especially if you're learning a new army and you want to see how it would work. You'll be able to like do this army or do something similar to this army, like a Warden Walk with a smash. You'll be able to hit something lower. Just a practice. It's mainly just practice. You don't want to be worrying about if you fail or not, because you're gonna fail when you practice. That tends to happen. So it's more like just practice to see, well, this army reacts this way when I do this funnel, and you just work from there. So we're gonna drop everything in. Like I said, I don't even mind if I triple or not, because even though I hit in 2011, I'm mainly just farming. So sometimes I would even end when I get all the loot. It doesn't matter to me, and so we're gonna send everything in. We will rage on entry, and I will jump into the eagle compartment alongside the town hall as well. I will freeze that single target that is actually hitting one of the packers. I will then rage and heal in the center. I have the headhunter, and I probably won't even need. I will probably want his ability though. Nonetheless, I will drop the headhunter over here to get that gold, because that's mainly what my headhunter's been doing most of the time. I will freeze the arch tower and the cannon just to give the queen a little bit of time I will use waste the poison. Why not? And then I will use the minion. But you can see how the army works. Your army is pretty solid. If you use your spells correctly and you funnel. That's like Clash of Clans 101. Funnel correctly, get your troops where you want them to be, use the spells correctly, and you're gonna do very well. So we're gonna take the rest of the loot from the 11. It was a little bit of a bully on the 11, but nonetheless we will take the loot and we will go. So we're gonna take everything. Well, why not triple? We'll triple it. Normally when I get this stage, I sometimes opt out of the raid, but I'll take the triple and we will go about our day. I will take that loot. And what we're gonna do now is I will actually train the army again, and I'll probably use the 4 healers on the queen. We'll go from there as well. But let's hop into our progress base and we will start some wall upgrades. So we have a couple walls left. We currently have how many walls left? We have 6 walls left. And we can do 2 right now. Well, we'll do 1. I'll do 1 because our next builder is going to be in a day and I don't want to be really struggling with gold. I probably won't be, but it is good for me. So we have the ground warden. Ground warden will have 2 more levels now, and this warden upgrade will be 7 days, which is pretty perfect because it'll then go down to 6. And we're gonna have all of our builders 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8. So that's gonna be good for me. So ground warden 11.7 million units with 7 grading 3, 2, 1. Bam. And the ground warden is going to level 38, and we still need to work on the king and queen respectively. But that's it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.